Now we've seen the piece here. What do they need, knowing that they only have 4 guaranteed contracts going into next season?
They need some 3-and-D guys. They need some guys that can go out there and defend and at the same time play off their superstars well. They're going to have to go out there and do some of the things that what Denver was able to do. Go get a guy that's undervalued like Bruce Brown. Bring him into your franchise on a team-friendly contract and get the most out of him. But those are the type of guys they're going to need. They're going to need guys that can fit around Kevin Durant and Devin Booker, obviously, but those guys are going to have to be two-way players. That's one thing that Denver did a great job of doing, whether it was Bruce Brown, whether it was KCP. They got Braun from Kansas. You go out there and get a bunch of guys that can do more than one thing and have size, and that's what Phoenix needs to do. That's the model they need to copy.
I agree with all that, but one thing, they got to get basketball players. Look, because you got 2 great players one-on-one that you think you could just run any little simple pin down and get a guy in space and he goes one-on-one, 1 against 5. It's not working. We saw that Devin Booker was putting up crazy numbers, and they got beat. Think about this. They got beat. Devin Booker played out of his mind, but you can't make enough jump shots playing one-on-one. They need basketball players. And then that coaching staff got to sit back and look at this team and say, we do have 2 guys that can go get us a bucket, but we can't rely on that. Yeah, it works in the regular season, but come playoff time, teams are going to load up, and they're going to look out there who you have on the floor, and they're going to say, tag, we're going to make that guy make shots. We're going to make that guy make plays. They're going to load up on your stars. So you got to change your offense to have a little bit more continuity, a little bit more cutting. Look at what Denver did. Look at the layups and shots that they were getting, all off hard cuts and screens and ball movement. And then look at Phoenix. Even though the nights that they won games and scored, it was Durant and Booker one-on-one. So they're going to have to tweak some things, and then it's going to be difficult. They got 4 guys under contract, so you got to go sign. An NBA roster now can carry 14. You got to sign 8 to 10 players. Think about that.
James Jones got his work cut out for him.
8 to 10 players, and you got to find size, quickness, athleticism, defense, shooting. You got to find everything, and that's going to be hard to do because they're like all the teams that missed the playoffs that are not playing now. Guess what they're looking for? The same guys that Phoenix going to be looking for.
And Coach, all that stuff you're talking about, they don't just sell that in stores. You got to dig deep to find that.
You got to go find it.
You got to dig deep.
Yeah, those 4 players, Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Landry Shamet. All right, they got work to do. So do the Golden State Warriors. They've extended their series. You know, LeBron and company, they don't want to go back to Golden State.